Yo, welcome to a brand new Community Tracks episode. It's the 19th of May. I'm Jasper and I'm gonna take you through some new tracks that were sent in by community members. We got a whole nice lineup this time. We got tracks by Saint Idiot, Jagas, V of 40M, Faded Shades, Magnus and John, Glens, but we're starting off with a very interesting track by Deep Dive Species called Penultimate. I'm not gonna say too much up front. I'm just gonna play it for you and then I'll share a bit more info about the artist and my thoughts about it. But let's just dive straight into the music. This is Deep Dive Species with Penultimate. Enjoy! Deep Dive Species with Penultimate is the track you heard, and as said, I would come back on it and share a bit my thoughts about it and about the artist. So it's kind of a cinematic track, if you ask me. It's interesting. It's easy to see it in a documentary or a movie or something. But as they say themselves, it's not meant to be like that. It's a mix of electronica, post-rock, trip-hop, alternative, and there are some bits of IDM and dubstep in there as well. It's combined as kind of a meditative trip almost. And if you want, you can check out the video for it as well, because as they say it themselves, it adds a different perspective to the track with the video. And other than that, what I like about it, I find it a cool alternative electronic track. I really like how it progresses like a story. Definitely a very cool track there from Deep Dive Species. Thanks for sending that in. Next up, we got a track by Saint Idiot. It's called Tim Places, and we're just gonna vibe along with the chill vibes, I would say. So enjoy Saint Idiot.
You can come along, but you can only land if you promise to burn the boat that you sailed in on. See where that forest tightens to the skin. There in that scribble we succeeded and drew a circle around our feral kingdom, washed over by the stinging nettle in an old mushroomed over log, the buried treasure, playboys and lucky strikes, and a pair of my father's shoes, but only ever fit me, only so, only so, only so. I stopped them in their walls. Guess it wasn't very rational, rational, rational. Like animals dragging their traps, we tried to never look back. We let nothing in but joie de vivre. Freshwater shipwrecks by nightfall bubble to the surface of our skin. So we touched one another with the fondness we were due. They used to say that pain is gain, but any pain, sure any pain, really any pain, only so, only so, only so. I reached into the nettles, having idled at the bottom of my breath, the dreaded moment of contact. Time to take a deep breath and let myself look at what's behind me. I'm going back to all the places that I've cried. I'm going back to all the places that I've cried. I'm going back to all the places that I've cried. You said no one expects to be welcome at the doors of pain. Yet at the purifying flame, no one expects you to walk right through them again and again. It's enough to give that pain a name and just be there with yourself. And just be there with yourself. So let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. The story only ever been, only so, only so.
Les tambours tremblent, marchons au pas, crie sans pudeur, je te et toi, montre du doigt la différence, le grand nez, la voilée, l'éternel assisté, terroriste de la haine qui qui narguent en chantant. Ils aiment leur pays, pas ceux qui sont dedans. Que ce soit une voisine, une amie, un amant, fais face et dis non. La plupart du temps, un sauveur apparaît, dit que la terre est plate. L'IVG mauvais, rangé dans le bras, Auschwitz inventé. Histoire en point de détail, même en pointillé. Le gourou du jeu c'est tout, toi aussi tu le connais. Fais face, dis non. Que tu sois fonctionnaire, chanteur, actionnaire, balayeur, politicien, croyant, chercheur, écolo, pompier ou sapeur, Draco, RSA, chômeur, prof, avocat, youtubeur, résiste, va, courvole et dis non. Et si on met dans ton pays les mêmes gueules dans les mêmes quartiers, les bouses dans les bleds paumés, isolés, on se met à penser que l'autre est diamétralement l'opposé. Puis le mafé ou le cul de fermier, au prochain qui se plaint d'être grand placé, dis non. Et si des gars harcèlent les gays, de par la route torse bombé, tape la papote, palpe sans capote, persuadé que les femmes sont des corps à porter, prêt à prendre ta main pour ne plus la lâcher et l'accrocher au temps, des tâches au foyer. Fais face et dis non. Que tu sois fonctionnaire, chanteur, actionnaire, balayeur, politicien, croyant, chercheur, écolo, pompier ou sapeur, Draco, RSA, chômeur, prof, avocat, youtubeur, résiste, va, convole et dis non. De cette trouble pensée, ni le fait qu'il s'en sert pour se faire voter. À quelques points ça passe, mais pour combien d'années? Se targue d'un discours sur fond de croix celtique, crie vive la victoire, mais les idées nous piquent. Elles deviennent tendance pour leur arithmétique. Au fada de la guerre, qu'on voit comme solution, traitera notre chanson d'hymne des cons, se moqueront de nos cris en public en canon. Nous accueillerons votre rage en toute humilité, pour semer votre colère, en faire décliter. Vous avez déserté l'espoir, nous peindrons l'horizon de cœur en nombre par milliards. Que tu sois féministe, chanteuse, actionnaire, balayeuse, politicienne, croyante, chercheuse, écolo, pompière ou sapeuse, Draco, RSA, chômeuse, prof, avocate, youtubeuse, résiste, va, convole et dis non.
Yes, you heard 10 Places by Saint Idiot, and after that you heard Jagas with Dinol. And Dinol is French for Saga 9 in German, or Say No in English. But Saga 9 is a song originally by Konstantin Wecker. It's a song of empowerment and a necessary reminder that our everyday actions count, as the artist says it. And Jagas decided to translate it into French and make their own version of it. Yeah, it's a good one. I really like the vibe of it and the rework of it. It's a song about the human courage that is needed sometimes in daily life. It's words of determination and the need to make a choice, to say no and to oppose the elements that lead to injustice, discrimination, intolerance and war. As they say it, they do it through this song, and yeah, they really want to show that we need to fight together across Europe, especially at a time when tanks are rolling in many places around the world, and the rumblings of extremes and isolations are getting louder. They released the song now as a bridge to the then past to talk about the now present. And therefore they decided to spread the message in this form of this song. Really cool song, I really liked it. There is a cool video clip of it that's also a German-French co-production. Jagas shot the clip together with Rosa Gabbard, who is a young German director who lives in Paris. So go check that out on YouTube. But yeah, this was Dino in French. Hope you liked that. Next up, we got a track by V of 40M. Yeah, it's a track by 40M, Ty, Hippie G, and V of 40M, and it's called The Score. Let's have a listen to it, and hope you enjoy that one as well. And I'll share you some thoughts after. If you want to send in your track to get it played on the podcast and also on the YouTube then, and yeah, get it reviewed, then feel free to send it in. You can find a link to submit your song in the description on YouTube or on our socials in the link in our bio. But yeah, enough talking, let's dive into some music. This is The Score by V of 40M, 40M Ty, and Hippie G. Enjoy!
Burn this shit up, fake fire with fire, and them crackers don't want that smoke. LLB can't come back up on the board, all we need is a touchdown, let's go! You say we down, that's a bad. Tell them double check the score. Sometimes more is less, sometimes less is more. 40M and full of fat, know we heavy on the force. We go ride to the death, kill one and you gotta kill us all.
Melanin, check, force on, check. We got the formula, but we know what's next. Standing on the object, ain't no time for the stress. Look for the tag to his neck. Demand our head, even dead.
So trying to keep us at the bottom, they done made us slaves to the dollar. Trying to keep us ignorant and silent, talking independence is a problem. We self-determined, they don't want that. I got tired, Hippie G, front back. Feeling through the middle like a running back. About to run a motherfucking comeback. Gotta play on a rush now. Big score for the 4. All we need is a touchdown. That'll put us on the board. Middle finger to the Lord. That's the type of time my niggas on. All the inner beat is null and void. We can need the build to be destroyed. They say we down, that's a bad. Tell them double check the score. Sometimes more is less, sometimes less is more. 40M and full of fat, know we heavy on the force. We go ride to the death, kill one and you gotta kill us all.
Heavy on the force, better believe it. Mind racing like a spiritual demon. Vibrating with the earth, I be scheming. We got the power, we want the knowledge. Knowing my people can equally copy. 40 million, todos marchando. Toda mi gente, starting a war. Not on the wall, that's on the floor.
The members are put it with the mash pit. Catches and we pop shit. System holding niggas hostage. We been trying to duck the conflict. We can kill a nigga over whole shit. When the crackers come, we ain't on shit. Deeper than the transatlantic ocean. Turn them and put some shit in motion. Gotta play on a rundown. Big score for the 4. All we need is a touchdown. That'll put us on the board. Revolution got me revved up. Fuck it, if we got it, we'll go head up. 1 foot on the gas, 1 foot on their ass. And I ain't gon' let up. They say we down, that's a bad. Tell them double check the score. Sometimes more is less, sometimes less is more. 40M and full of fat, know we heavy on the force. We go ride to the death, kill one and you gotta kill us all. They say we down, that's a bad. Tell them double check the score. Sometimes more is less, sometimes less is more. 40M and full of fat, know we heavy on the force. We go ride to the death, kill one and you gotta kill us all.
V of 40M together with 40M Ty and Hippie G with The Score. Thanks a lot for sending that one in. That was a very cool hip-hop track if you ask me. Yeah, it's 40M is the, as they say, Black Independence People movement, and they have been making waves in the scene since the global debut over 2 years ago. And the movement is aiming to establish sovereign land and autonomous rule for blacks. So there is a definite meaning in the music. and it's very much integrated in the music as well. You can hear it in this track, the score. It's an important chapter in V's musical journey. It's combining these thought-provoking lyrics with a very masterful and successful quality production. And I think the collaborating with 40M Tai and Hippie G adds a depth and a diversity to the track that's, combining these powers and really creates this powerful anthem, if you ask me. So we're definitely happy that this one got sent in. Very, very solid track, and we really love it, but it's also great to hear and know that there is a story behind it and that there is a movement that's actually fighting for like serious causes there. So thanks a lot for sending that in, and really solid track. We're a fan. And then we got a next one standing ready. Can't wait to put that one on. We're gonna switch up the vibes a bit. Again, yes, as you know, we always build this up a bit, but we're now going to switch a bit more electronic with Magnus and John. Enjoy Snowbirds. Yes, Magnus and John is who you heard, and Snowbirds is what you heard. In this case, it's a track released in April by Magnus Peterson and John Portia. Magnus Peterson is the one that plays the guitar and the keyboard since the 90s, and he did songwriting, chords, synth lines, and he has sung on some of the songs for the Magnus and John duo. And John Portier had his first musical experiences also in the 90s, 98, in a hip-hop show. And he was part in different pop, rock and techno groups between 99 and 2008. Did more than 80 concerts, and John is now singing, programming drums and percussions and bass lines and doing arrangements. Thanks, Magnus and John. Really nice track. I love the energy in it. I'm happy that you sent it in. Thanks a lot for that. I want to scream, I want to shout, Snowbirds. Thanks. We're going toward the last track of the episode already. It's a track by Glance and it's called Trinkets. I'll just play it for you and I'll let you know my thoughts after. I hope you're enjoying the electric vibes. Just hang around for one more. And yeah, this is Trinkets. Alright, you heard Glance with Trinkets. Glance is an Irish artist based in Amsterdam at the moment, and it actually started out as a pandemic project. He is originally a drummer in a number of bands in the Irish hardcore punk scene, but during the pandemic he was living in Berlin and he started to sketch out some ideas on a small hardware rig. So he creates these atmospheres himself with like hardware, modular synths and all that. As he was not being able to play in the bands because they were not playing during the pandemic, So yeah, he started out sketching some ideas, and the Temple EP is actually the first release from Glance, consisting of like all these drum beats and samples. And yeah, as he says, it sounds for fans of nostalgic jungle drum and bass, PlayStation 1 tracks, soundtracks, and a skeleton wielding a sword. So yeah, I hope you liked that one, the last one in this episode actually already. If you are here and not following the YouTube yet and you're watching it on YouTube, please give us a follow, because we plant a tree for every follower. It costs you nothing, it's just a click or two. Yeah, and for now I'm rounding this one up. I hope you enjoy the selection in this episode, and I'm excited for the next one. So hope to see you there, and have a great day. Cheers!